Good afternoon po. Miss Rod, complete na po tayo sa grade school. Yung mga
Okay.
kompleto na po tayo sa grade school, ma'am. Ang mga ano po.
Miss Borromeo, okay, andyan na. Miss
Ito na po, sir.
Toya, Miss Aileen. Yung mga facilitate, ano natin,
Papa, ma'am.
okay na. Yung sa high school na lang po.
Miss Tura, sa high school po, are we complete na po? Miss Tura. Miss Rod LM, okay na po na ma'am, na complete na po tayo. High school na lang po. Miss Tura, complete po tayo sa high school. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po, Sir Andy. Naririnig po ba ako?
Yes po, sister.
Okay. Kasi hindi ako nag-headset. Wala akong headset.
Okay po, sister.
Sir Andy, check na lang po natin yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng program para malaman natin kung complete na, para makastart na tayo.
Opo, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Start na po, ma'am, no? Kung ano na lang po yung nando sa may susunod na lang po. Miss Torda po, tsaka yung MC na lang po mag-start po. And Mr. Sagosyo.
Start na tayo, sir.
Pa-spotlight na lang po, Miss Ebias. Thank you.
Narinig po ba ako?
Yes po, yes po. Pa-spotlight din po si Mr. Sagosyo. Thank you. Start na po tayo. Thank you po.
Okay, sige po. Good afternoon, my dear parents, guardians, teachers, administrators, staff, and our beloved reparatoric sisters. Welcome to this General Assembly. It is great to see that we are all gathered here as one community. I am Mr. King J. E. Sogosyo from the High School Department. Together with me is Miss Ira May P. Torda from the Grade School Department. And we are your hosts for this afternoon.
Before we start, let us observe the following etiquette in order to maintain the smooth flow of our meeting. Mute your mic. All attendees must mute their microphone and will only be turned on during the live open forum or if you are told to do so. Turn on your camera. We encourage to turn on the cameras during the event. Q&A via chat. During the Q&A portion, participants can submit the questions related to the topic through the chat feature of the platform. Annotation. Annotate only as instructed by the facilitator. Please stand for the opening prayer to be led by Mrs. Flora V. Parion. This will be followed with the Philippine National Anthem and the Sacred Heart School hymn.
Sir, yung PowerPoint, may PowerPoint po ba yung opening prayer?
Naka-miss car yun. Ay, hindi pa. Naka-miss car yun po yun. Siguro proceed na. Ay, naka-miss car yun po yun.
So, mag-stop share po
Excuse
ako.
me po. Sir, sabi po ni Miss Carion, babasahin na lang daw po niya yung vocal prayer niya.
Okay na po yun. Sige po. Okay na po, Miss Reyes. Thank you po.
Sige rin po.
Pa-play na lang po ng anthem po kung umahandar siya, Miss Reyes. Okay naman po. Okay na po, ma'am. Tapos, ito pong sacred event. Okay na po. Po, Miss Reyes. And then, bukas po daw siya. Hahabol po si sister.
So, in-next ko na, sir.
Apo. Yan, kay Miss Tardan.
Excuse me po, pwede pong balik sa opening remarks. Meron pa pong sasabihin si Sir King. Sorry.
Ito po.
Okay po.
You may now be seated. To give us the opening remarks, let us all listen to our principal and directress, Sister Divina I. Valdez, RSC. Let us give her a virtual clap. Thank you, Sister Divine. Part of every MS Asians is to always put into our minds, hearts, and actions our school's vision and mission. May we now have Mrs. Marvic M. Balbin and Mrs. Michelle S. Pukid.
Okay na po yan.
Sir, nandiyan po ba sila?
Sir King, sino po sa vision, Sir King?
Sir, wala pong specific na nakalagay. Basta nalagay po sa vision and mission.
Mrs. Balbin
Mrs. Balbin to po.
and Mrs. Aware po ba si Mrs. Piokid? Parang nabigyan ba siya ng ng link?
Meron po kina Sister Rachel po, ma'am. Nabigyan po ang office po nila.
So, Sister Rachel,
Yes po, ma'am.
present po ba si Mrs. Piokid?
Pero nandito po siya. Sandali po, ha?
Ang mission po kasi, ang mission is Mrs. Piokid. Vision is Mrs. Balbin. Is Mrs. Balbin present?
Ma'am, nag-half day po ata si Mrs. Balbin po.
Half day siya. Okay, so si Mrs. Piokid.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me po, yung ano daw po, vision is Sir Rachel Sinamban na.
Sa vision. Vision? Hindi,
Ah,
mission ako.
ah,
Hindi po,
mission
si
daw.
Mrs. Balbin po. Si Mrs. Balbin. Ay, ano nagtatanong siya?
Si Mrs. Balbin nasa Vision.
So, sa mission na po si Sister Rachel.
Ako ang mission, ma'am, ang
Mrs. Balbin.
Nakontak ko po si Miss Balbin, magko-connect daw po siya ngayon. Papasok daw po siya.
Kasi nagtatanong siya.
So,
Si
si
Mrs. Balbin at saka si
am
Miss
I
Tukid.
correct
Ay,
po
naku,
ba? Ang mission ay si Mrs. Piokid?
Mission po. Si Mrs.
Mission Miss Balbin?
Oo.
I'm here na po. Good afternoon. I'm here na po, ma'am.
Sir King, pasensya na. I-repeat po natin yung pag-introduce para po alam din ni Miss Balbin ang ano niya.
Sandali lang po. Ano nga po? Susulat lang. Sister Rachel. And Sister Rachel Sinamban, FRSC.
O pabali yung sa mission po yung sa akin, ma'am. Ang sa vision daw po si Mrs. Balbin.
Yes po.
Part of every MS Asians is to always put into our minds, hearts, and actions our school's vision and mission. May we now have Mrs. Marivic M. Balbin and Sister Rachel Sinamban, RSC.
Thank you, Sir King. So I will just discuss po, Miss Rodriguez, the importance of the vision and yung purpose po. And then I will read and have a short explanation po. Okay po.
Okay na po, Ma'am Balbin, sa
Yes. Bali, ano po, Ms. Reyes, after po ng short explanation ko about the vision, the short yung importance, you will flash na po the vision.
mission.
Screen share na po siya.
Sige po. Thank you po.
Sister Rachel, kayo na po yung
Yes
next
po,
po.
ma'am. So, ang gagawin ko po dito sa mission, ma'am, basahin ko ito and then halimbawa sa number 1, bago ako mag-proceed ng number 2, i-explain po yung number 1. And then proceed ako ng number 2. And then pagkatapos ng 3, mag-explain ako dito. Every number po, ma'am, meron po akong explanation, short explanation po.
After po nun, yung summer workshops na po.
Thank you, Mrs. Balbin and Sister Rachel. Let us give them a virtual clap. After the 2-year pandemic that we have experienced, students are looking forward to the things that they would like to do for this summer. Because aside that it is the time to enjoy, it is also the best time to enhance their knowledge and develop well their skills. May we now listen to our grade school activity coordinator, Miss Mary Grace M. Borromeo, and our high school activity coordinator, Miss Mera H. Vergara, to give us the summer programs that our school will offer this week. Let us give them a virtual clap.
Thank you so much, Ms. Torda. So before I give the activities for the summer, I will give also an introduction, the importance of the summer workshop for the children. Then after that po, Mrs. Reyes, di ba magpa-flash yung yan. Okay lang po na while I'm giving the importance, okay lang po na nakapasok yan. Kasi ang gagawin po namin ni Miss Vergara, we will discuss one by one. So, okay lang po, di ba po nakalagay summer workshop. And then, while I'm having the introduction, you can flash na po yung mga activities po. Okay lang po yan.
So, lahat na po ipa-flash.
Okay lang po yan. While I'm giving the importance and everything. Tapos po, once I'm, then I will say kasi po, ayan. So, for you to be guided, Here are the following activities for this coming summer. So mag-start na po ako dun sa number 1 po, yung music. Yan na po ako mag-start. Music lesson. Tapos po, and then, I will mention na po yung kanilang, if I mention the schedule, pwede na po yung second slide.
So after po nung music lesson,
Ganito po.
babasahin niyo pa po yun, yung boys.
For those who are interested to learn and master their skills in playing guitar, piano, ukulele, violin, and voice, just inquire the accounting office regarding this. Tapos ma'am, yung next, next slide nila. And yan, it is open to all elementary and high school pupils. So you can also invite others who are not from Sacred Heart School. So this will be done face-to-face and then from June 5 to July 7. Yun po yun. And then the details will be posted in FB page. And then ma'am, the next will be the arts workshop. Ayan po. Pag minention ako na po, yan po yung next. And then, so details will be on FB page. And we have also the academic enrichment. Ayan po. Then I will discuss, ma'am, yung reading, ayan, both English and Filipino, and also math enrichment from grades 1 to grade 10. Ayan po. And then I will just discuss something lang po about the schedule, and then something about this. And then later on, Ma'am Torda, tawagin ko na rin si kasi baka hindi niya alam kung paano ako mag-e-end. So ako na lang, ang sasabihin ko na, and to give the other workshop that will be offered this summer, ulitin ko na lang po ha, may I call on Miss Vergara, the high school activity coordinator. Okay lang po ba yon? Kasi baka hindi niya alam kung paano ako mag-end. So aside from tinawag mo siya, tawagin ko na lang po rin siya para aware po ha. Okay po, yun po. So when I call, so to give you the other workshop that we will offer this summer, may I call on Miss Mayra Vergara, the high school activity coordinator. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Borromeo. And to continue the summer workshops, okay, we have the following activities. To those who are interested in sports, MSHSI offers the following sports activity. We have basketball, taekwondo, futsal, and volleyball. For futsal, this is open for high school students, while basketball is offered to from grade 4 to grade 10 students. For taekwondo and volleyball, kindly wait for the announcements in our FB page. For those who are interested in baking, this is open to grade 7 to 10 students. There will be 2 sessions in a week for 3 hours. 3 hours per meeting. And for those who dreams to be a ballerina, ballet lessons are now being offered by the Little Ballerina School of Dance. This is open from 3 years to 16 years old. 12 sessions, 2 times a week for a fee of 3,500. So for further inquiries, you may contact Ms. Pamela Ramos, okay, at 0917-650-5170. And last but not the least, we also offer some computer activities. Learn to code. So you will learn basic programming skills by creating interactive storybooks, animations, and simple games with Scratch. So this is open for ages 9 to 11 years old. If you want to learn to build fully functional applications for smartphones and tablets with MIT App Inventor, this is open for ages 12 to 16 years old. So you may scan the code now to register or to enroll. For inquiries and reservation, you may contact the accounting office at 8828-975. So these are the summer activities being offered by Multinational Sacred Heart School Incorporated. Thank you for listening.
Wow, this summer will truly be very exciting. Another thing that we will hear today will be the activities that finally we will have for the academic year 2023-2024. May we now have our grade school assistant, principal, and academic affairs chairperson, Mrs. Yolanda A. Rodriguez. Let us give her a virtual clap.
Okay, good afternoon, dear parents. We are glad to announce that after the 2-year pandemic, we shall now resume the following activities. First is, paki-flash po, the educational field trip. Then I will explain po a little of the field trip. Then after that, I will mention po yung siglakas and intrams, then a short description about that. Next is the field demonstration. Okay, and then short description also will be given. And then next is the clubs. Again, short description will be given. And then after the clubs, we have the recollection for grades 1 to 5 and grades 7 to 9. And then we have also retreat, which is for grade 6 and grade 10. Okay. After that, meron na kong sasabihin na last statement na lang about the resumption of activities for both the parents and the students. So yung cue po dito, yung cue ng MC is when you hear the word lifelong learners. Lifelong learners. Then proceed na po tayo to the next. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Rodriguez, for giving us an overview of the various events that we'll have for the next school year. We do believe that all of us here are very much excited for the different activities that were mentioned a while ago. At this juncture, may we now have Mrs. Olivia A. Tura, our high school assistant principal and academic affairs chairperson for the IDQR code. Let us give her a virtual clap.
Good afternoon, everyone. And then on this manner, I'm going to recall the scanning of the ID that we were doing last year, before pandemic. And then I will introduce the ID QR code. And after that, and also the yung metal detector, yun daw po yung last part kong sasabihin. And I'm done. Thank you.
My dear parents and guardians, kindly follow us also on our school's official Facebook page. Please also share this to our friends and as well as to our dear alumnus. This will also help us to be updated with the announcement and upcoming events of our school. In order to maintain the safety and security of our students for some unforeseen circumstances, our school has come up with a disaster plan. To discuss this further, may we call on Mrs. Marites Domingo Eres from the Family Council.
Miss Olive, I forgot to remind Miss Eres about this.
Oo. Anyway, I guess naman po, inform naman po siya. Tapos ang sabi po ni Sister, diba, if ever nawala po si Mrs. Eres, tomorrow, si Mrs. Camino daw po.
Okay. So, let us not forget to give them yung link. No?
Siguro po na, ma'am, pwede rin. Or, ma'am, dun sa isang GC, nakasama si Ma'am Eres.
Okay, sige. Okay, thank you.
Tapos, kailangan ma-confirm po natin kung active siya o hindi bukas. Yes. Para alam po natin kung si Mrs. Camino po yung mag-assist.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Eric. Let us give her a virtual clap. This week, you were given a survey if you are in favor or not in favor to have air-conditioned rooms. We will now share the results of this survey that we have conducted.
Sir Andy, nakanino yung ano nito, yung result nito?
Ma'am, papasok po namin siya this evening kasi pinapasok pa po namin yung iba pong data pa po.
Oo, pero may nag-a-answer naman.
Meron na po, ma'am. Okay na po, ma'am. May initial na po.
Next, we would like to remind you to take note of the following announcement for this fourth quarter.
Sir, babasahin mo po isa-isa.
Oo, mas maganda.
Sige po, balik ko po.
March 28 to 31. Ako po magbabasa. March 28 to 31, card distribution. April 1, SEL webinar for grade school. April 3, parents and students Lenten recollection. April 3 to 7, Holy Week. April 10, holiday, Araw ng Kagitingan. April 11 to 14, academic contest, high school computer. April 15, SEL webinar, high school. April 15, First Holy Communion, grade 4 pupils. April 18 to 20, academic contest, kinder and grade school. April 22, JS turnover ceremony for grades 9 and 10.
May 1, holiday, Labor Day. May 2 to 5, major assessments of the high school department. May 3 to 5, major assessments for pre-kinder, kinder until grade 6. May 6 will be farewell party, both in the grade school and high school department. May 22, kinder moving up ceremony from our Merville Sacred Heart School. May 23, recognition day for grades 1 to 5 and grades 7 to 9. May 25, kinder moving up ceremony in the morning, while in the afternoon, we shall have the graduation day for grade 6 students. May 26 will be completion rites for the high school department. And last, June 2 will be the music recital of the grade school department. For the incentives, may we call our finance officer, Sister Edita D. Barroso, RSC. Let us give her a virtual clap. Thank you, Sister Edith. Finally, for our last agenda today, we are very glad to inform you that application for the academic year 2023 to 2024 is now open. Please reserve your slot as early as possible. We are now accepting new students for the preschool. That is from nursery, pre-kinder, and kinder. We are also accepting new students for the elementary up to the junior high school. Application forms can now be accessed easily through the link and QR code that we have provided in our school official Facebook page. You may also reach us through the following contact numbers and email address flashed on our screen. The start of enrollment will be on May. We shall still have the blended modality for next school year, 4 days face-to-face and 1 day asynchronous. During the asynchronous, students will be able to have enough time to complete their tasks for each subject. If you have questions, concerns, and clarifications for today's meeting, please call the accounting office. Rest assured that we can be able to give our response immediately for your queries.
Let us now end this meeting with a closing prayer. May I now call on Miss Leia L. Ilardo.
Sir King, na-inform si Miss Elarda.
Yes po, ma'am.
Thank you very much, my dear parents and guardians, for sharing your time on this afternoon's meeting. And we also express our deepest gratitude for your continued support in our school.
Once again, thank you very much. Happy weekend and God bless us all. You may now leave the room.
Ay, wait po. Meron po tayo ditong documentation.
Picture taking, ma'am.
Saan part po yun? Opo, saan part yun? Wala tayong picture.
Siguro before closing prayer.
Kindly include in your script po.
Okay.
Bali, ma'am, after po nito, yung picture taking po.
After the announcement, pwede naman.
Ito po kasi yung closing prayer.
Yes.
After
oo.
na lang po ng yung sa application form po. So sabihin ko lang po, before we have our closing prayer,
Yes.
let us have first a group photo.
Oo, baka kasi mag-alisa na sila before that. Oo.
Sige po.
Please open your
Okay.
camera. Last.
Any other reminder? Miss Olive, meron po? Okay na po ba yung